Carlton Gebbia shares stunning updates on her daughters, Destiny and Mysteri. My Coven. The Rob alum shared a new look at her kids and what her family is up to today. Tired of scrolling? Click here to bump BravoTV.com's latest news to the top of your search results. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Carlton Gebbia has kept a lower profile than some of her fellow housewives, but all indications show she's living her most magical life out of the view of cameras. However, when she does share updates on her life today, she often gives peeks at her family and some insight into what she's up to. In fact, Carlton shared a rare Instagram post on October 1st, first quoting Shakespeare alongside an illustration of three witches brewing in a cauldron. Wrote Carlton, "By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes." She continued, "It's October, witches. Broom's out, magic's up," adding emojis of a crystal ball, broom, and crescent moon. Carlton's eldest daughter and model, Destiny, responded in the comments, "Missing my Coven so much RN right now." She also added emojis, including an anatomical heart, a face holding back tears, and a woman mage. Related, what happened to Carlton Gebbia from Rob? Inside her life today, photos. Meanwhile, Carlton's middle kid, Mysteri, responded to her sister in the comments, writing, "We miss you more." Elsewhere in the comment section, she wrote, "Best month ever." What's the latest on Carlton's kids, Destiny, Mysteri, and Cross Gebbia? In addition to Destiny and Mysteri, Carlton is also a proud mom to her teen son, Cross. The Gebbia children remain more active on social media than their mom as they navigate a myriad of different life experiences, which they post about on Instagram and beyond. Destiny, who made her first New York Fashion Week debut in 2018 and walked for Salman Loira at this year's Milan Fashion Week. "So proud of you, kitten," Carlton shared on Instagram at the time. Destiny continues to travel the world as an Instagram influencer and model, with stops in London, Milan, and beyond. She was once signed with the Visage International Model Agency in Switzerland. For her birthday in 2024, Carlton wished Destiny a blessed, magical, special day on Instagram. Wrote the mom, "Happy birthday, my love. I am so proud of the powerful feminine, a mystical soul that illuminates my life every day. So truly blessed to be you, our mother. You are my everything. I effing love you to the moon and back." Mysteri Gebbia also shares snaps from her life today on Instagram. Among her travels, Miami Beach and Aspen, Colorado have been a few stops on her itinerary since she celebrated a beyond magical 21st birthday, as posted on Instagram in October 2024. Carlton created her own post to say she was so proud of the divine feminine that empowers her. In July of that year, the women celebrated little brother Cross' 13th birthday in Cancun, surrounded by beauty. Carlton shared on her Instagram. Zip lining and encounters with wild animals were just part of the fun to mark the milestone moment for her son. Where does Carlton Gebbia live today? After selling her famous Beverly Hills home in 2020, Carlton now calls Miami Beach home. More on that below. Is Carlton Gebbia still married? Carlton and David Gebbia officially divorced in 2018. After nearly 18 years of marriage, the couple announced their separation in 2016. David filed for divorce 1 year later, and the Venetian-inspired goth castle went on the market. But Carlton seemed to be blindsided by the split, as she later said on Instagram that she was the last to find out about the divorce, adding, "You broke my heart." Related, Josh Altman sold Carlton Gebbia's former Beverly Hills castle for $13.9 million. See inside. The estranged couple tried to live under the same roof in LA, which was odd, to say the least, Carlton said on the Misunderstood podcast with Rachel Uckadel. Later, the parents separately moved to Florida at the cusp of COVID-19 and called a truce so they could come together for the kids' milestones. However, in recent times, they were not great, Carlton reported. Is Carlton Gebbia seeing anyone romantically? Since healing from what she described as a contentious divorce, Carlton was contemplating getting back into dating, she said in the November 2024 podcast episode. "I certainly do look at pretty things, but right now, I just want to focus on the projects that I want to get going," she said. What's next for Carlton Gebbia? Now based in Miami, Florida, Carlton hopes to put the architectural skills she once applied to her LA mansion to good use, she revealed in the aforementioned podcast episode. Said Carlton, "I have been wanting to design a boutique hotel that is focused on my beliefs, which is nature, spirituality. I'm right now designing rooms that will either be in a 13-floor boutique hotel, or I'll have 13 rooms on a 5-floor, it depends." The number 13, specifically, holds great significance in Wicca, often a representation of the 13 lunar cycles or the number of witches in a traditional coven. Although such a hotel has yet to come to fruition, Carlton had her eye on several Art Deco-style places in need of renovation. She continued on the 2024 podcast episode. What's more, energy-efficient boilers and a paranormal-themed TV show were some other projects Carlton had in the works. Inside Carlton Gebbia's time on Rob Season 4. When audiences were first introduced to the proud Wiccan mom of 3 and their Gothic-style mansion in Beverly Hills, daughters Destiny, Mysteri, and son, Carlton Gebbia, were only 11, 9, and 2, respectively. The Londoner and South African, then married to American businessman David Gebbia, quickly hit it off with fellow Englishwoman Lisa Vanderpump, though energies weren't aligned with longtime housewife Kyle Richards. Carlton's rift with the latter over her pentagram tattoo, as seen in the video above, became quite the pointed discussion at the Season 4 reunion. Learn what Kyle Richards recently said about her and Carlton's horrible drama from Rob Season 4.